So in making my own grating, the bar spacing is determined by my cup sizes, because almost every one of my molds sits on a plastic cup similar to these. So I don't want it to be able to fall over in the kiln, so if I spread them out too far, I could have them tump over. So it looks like I'm going to need them on 1.5" spacing, which means I'll need 14 pieces 3 feet long, and I have plenty. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut them and lay them out on 1.5" spacing. Okay, I've got replacement bottom number 5 in place. It's welded, not very well, but that's the way I weld. And it's got some nasty paint on it. These bars came from a Corps of Engineers floodgate that we demoed back when I had a real job. I kept the diagonals were on braces. But I'm going to go ahead and light the furnace and bring it up to temperature and try to burn the paint off and take a look and see if I've wasted my time again, see how bad they were. Brought the oven up to 1800 degrees for a little while, and most of the paint is off of the bars. And it looks like maybe they bent down a little bit, but that's okay. As long as they don't bend down so far that they push on the bottom. So, alright. I'm optimistic again. Maybe I got this thing solved. It's the first time putting molds in with the new welded floor. Should be a non-event. Let's see what happens. Okay, so far so good. So I'm actually laying on the floor looking up at the wax burning out. And on one of them, it's got a little crack because the wax is burning at the top. So the wax wouldn't be burning at the top unless it's a crack. That's happened before. Sorry I'm shaking so much. And by the time I take it out, I can't see the crack, so it must kind of self-seal. But so far so good. I like my bottom. Wax steady running out. All right, plan number 6 for the kiln floor. Apparently, I'm not going to be able to have a steel floor that holds up to the high heat that I generate to get the molds hot enough to pour. The heat to remove the wax is not an issue. It's after the wax is removed, and the bottom doors are closed, and the heat gets up to 1800 degrees. My steel floor just wants to give me all sorts of headaches. So I've all sorts of advice on the internet. Everybody says make 2 different contraptions, one to melt out the wax and one to heat them prior to pouring. Although I like what I have, I don't have room for a whole nother machine. I like the fact that both burnouts happen here. But I'm going to compromise. I bought a sheet of rigid insulation, and my plan now, or what I'll try, is I'll heat up the kiln to like 1200, which doesn't hurt the floor. Put the molds in, melt out the wax, turn off the fire, remove the molds. They'll only be 700 or 800, 900 degrees. I can do that with gloves. That's not hard. I'll put in a sheet of this rigid foam insulation, which I acquired yesterday. It's good for 2400 degrees. It's kind of lightweight. I'm gonna have to cut it with a skill saw to make it fit. And then I'll put the molds back in, turn the fire back on, and heat them up for pouring. So it's not what I wanted, but it's a compromise. So that's what we're gonna shoot for now. We'll see. The plan. It's easy enough. We'll see how durable it is being, installed or removed, installed or removed, installed or removed, but I think it's pretty inexpensive. So onward, see what happens.